Mr. Speaker, my motion to recommit will do several things. The first thing it will do is require the Secretary of Homeland Security to verify the identity of refugee applicants. Any application that contains insufficient, conflicting, or unreliable information would be denied. The second point of my motion to recommit is that this motion will require at least 5 federal agencies: the Department of Homeland Security, the Attorney General, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Defense, the Director of National Intelligence, all together to check refugee applicants against their records. Any application that indicates a national security or criminal threat would be denied. In addition, Mr. Speaker, my motion would also require that the Secretary of Homeland Security would certify that all relevant federal immigration laws have been complied with and that the applicant has not been resettled in a safe third-party country and has the Department of Homeland Security's Inspector General's review as a sample of the certifications. Fourthly, Mr. Speaker, my motion to recommit would require the Department of Homeland Security Inspector General to submit monthly reports to Congress on refugee applications from Syria and Iraq. The Secure Refugee Process Act of 2015 is a pro-security, pro-compassion bill that would ensure the U.S. continues to maintain the most extensive interagency security screening process in the world to vet all people who seek safe harbor in a great nation. Mr. Speaker, the people we're talking about in this particular motion, they really don't have a country. Many of them have been tortured. The women have been raped. The children, for the lack of a better term, are destitute. We are a nation of values. My bill speaks to those values. It does not pause the process. It does not create a moratorium to the process. It adds an additional layer of security without stopping the refugee program. It's not the immigration bill, it's a refugee program. As I said earlier, we had 23,000 individuals apply for status under this particular program who were Iraqi or Syrian citizens. Of that number, 7,000 received interviews. Of that number, around 2,000 was approved. So it takes time. And so what my motion to recommit is a prudent approach to recognizing the values of this country. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.